Oil prices have plummeted since the coronavirus restrictions were put in place just over a month ago. Now that may seem like good news if you're filling your car or truck at the gas station for record low prices, but it's disastrous for Saskatchewan's economy. The Saskatchewan government is estimating a possible budget shortfall of more than $1 billion this year because of the oil price crash. Thousands of jobs are in jeopardy. The federal government and the provincial governments are pledging billions to help the oil industry and say there may be more to come. But others are proposing a new approach. They'd like a much more aggressive shift toward renewable energy, solar, wind, biomass, and other methods.
What I'm suggesting is perhaps we should consider accelerating that a little bit to kind of solve some of these job issues that we'll be faced with COVID-19. Because renewable energy projects, for the most part, they're very local in terms of the types of jobs. They're very kind of labor and job intensive, especially on the front end, which in terms of the timing of how things are rolling out, that might be an opportunity that we should consider.
Boucher says Saskatchewan is moving in this direction. He'd just like to see it happen faster. He says renewables provide far more jobs per unit of energy produced, and says the economy will need a boost coming out of the coronavirus restrictions.
What we will have to think about is being very, very practical coming out of this. Unfortunately, we're going to be faced with another crisis after this pandemic, which is climate change. So we have to think about approaches that can reduce our emissions as well as address the economic devastation that we're going to face with the COVID pandemic.
In a statement, the Saskatchewan government reiterated its commitment to reducing emissions while creating jobs. It listed a number of proposed wind and solar projects, as well as its continuing commitment to carbon capture and potentially small nuclear reactors. For Boucher and others, they hope that any future announcements for the oil industry will also include something for alternatives. Jason Warwick, CBC News, Saskatoon.